Okay, so how did it come out? Came out good? Well, that's the beauty of art. We're just having some fun, and it comes out unique every time. The images come out of the paper. It's just a blank paper that we started with. So it's very exciting, and it can be very exciting to do. So what I'm going to do here now is go ahead and ink our Mickey. This is a Prismacolor Premier pen. Okay, it's just a standard kind of inking pen. You want to get something like that because, well, for several reasons. One, it doesn't bleed like other markers might if you get something like this. Two, it's acid-free, fine line marker. It's archival quality, and it's light fast, which means it generally dries pretty quickly. But yeah, I always recommend either the Prismacolor, the Sakura, a nice brand inking pen when you get ready to begin your inking. Now, inking's a little bit different than what we're doing with drawing. You really want to take your time with the pencils and make sure all your shapes are close as you can get them, okay? And then when you get to your inking pen, you really got to just kind of take your time and be real direct now with your lines. So if you notice, when I'm holding my pencil doing the sketch, my hand is way back kind of on the pencil, okay? That's one, is so you guys can see and I don't get too close. You don't want to press too hard. But with the pencil, it's light. You know, my hand placement is about up here on a pencil. It's light, and you do the sketch, okay? With an inking pen, if you'll notice when I do my hand placement, it moves down much further, and my fingers and hands get much tighter holding it, okay? And also make sure to really hold the card in place with your other hand, or you could potentially, you know, kind of tape it down or attach it. You want this card to be very, very sturdy. You don't want any movement when you're doing this, okay? So just a couple little key tips before you begin the pen ink section of this. So again, you can get a pen. You can use something like this. You can get it at any store. This is an ultra fine point Sharpie. These will work, but again, they will bleed and kind of you know, it's not as a clean of a line, but certainly you can, you know, use something like that, ultra fine point, especially in these situations where we're just having some fun. But here we go. So I'm going to start. Also, it's key to start if I'm right-handed, and I'm going to start up here at the top left corner and work my way both down, across, and down. That way, my hand won't touch the ink and smear it while it's still wet. So if I were to start down here and then move up, my hand would kind of smear and smudge that. So again, because I'm right-handed, I'm going to work top left to bottom right, okay? And that's kind of how you want to do it. If you're left-handed, you know, you would work from the top right down to the left bottom. But you can always, you know, rotate the card. Hey, if you want to start upside down, go right ahead. If you want to start, you know, wherever you want is fine. You could start with the eyes. You could start wherever you'd like. But I'm going to just go ahead and start with this ear out here. So here we go. I'm going to just, look at this. I'm just going to take my time. I'm nice and tight. I'm holding the page tight. I'm just going to follow my pencil. It's kind of like tracing it, but you want to be definitive. Now, what I'm going to do when I get to here, okay, I'm not going to connect them. I'm not going to connect the ear there, okay? You can, because all that will be black, but right now I'm going to leave it open, okay? And then here we go. I'm going to bring down this, and we're just going to work our way down and around. Now, look what I'm doing. I'm turning the page. You can do this. That's the beauty of working with this small format. You just want to keep real tight. Keep a tight grip on it and a tight grip on this. Now, look at this. I'm going to go from here to here. Here we go. Boom. Right to there. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's the fun of this. Okay, we could sit for hours and days and try our best to make it perfect. And at that point, it sort of defeats the purpose, okay? This is fun and exciting, and each of these are unique to all of us that we're doing it. So we just came right around. Look at that. Now we're matched, and look, we're going to come right down. Boom. We're already started. That's the start, and I love the inks because this is where the image really takes shape. You can be real definitive with your lines and add the kind of detail that you want. It's up to you, okay? Mickey's real iconic, so I kind of know him by heart. But again, if you want, you can look at whatever image you want. That's okay, you know, as a reference. But here we go. I'm just following my lines. And we went right around, okay? And I'm going to keep going around here. I'm going to give him his little mouth. He's got these nice little cheeks. They come around. And then he's got this. And now we're going to move to the middle. And we've got our first eye and second eye. Notice I tried to do those all in one swoop, okay? And I see, you know, it's not going to be perfect, but there you go. And he's got the eyebrows. We'll add the eyebrows. Okay, let's do, I'm turning the page, and I'm just doing that circle. Now, for the center, I'm doing a circle. That's going to be when we fill him out. He'll have his little nose reflection there. So let's keep on going. 2 little half circles. Now, my goal is I'm going to try to go from this side to this side without stopping, so you get it smooth, okay? Because when you stop in between, you see it'll kind of be a little jarry, but here we go. So we're going to bring it. Look at this. One swoop, and it goes away. Boom. He's coming along, this guy. Okay. This one, it's kind of longer. So can you do it in one swoop? If you can't, that's okay. Listen, I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to stop. I'm going to turn it to where I feel comfortable, because I want to try and keep both this steady and this hand steady as much as I can. And I just, look, I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to continue it on to connect it, okay? I'm doing this slower, but, you know, you can do it as fast or as slow as you want. There's his little tongue. 2 little things there. All right, we got his eyes. Let's do his eyes. Okay. And now let's move into his body here. All right. Now for me, I'm going to kind of do this first. And I'm going to give him a little bit of a belly. Look at that. I just brought that out. That's okay. Boom, boom, boom. Now nice and definitive. Now here he goes behind. We'll do behind the hand there. Okay. So boom. Now look, his little shorts there. We're gonna kind of see here. Just following my lines. Now that you can get creative with whatever you want. It could be as detailed as you want, or whatever. As light and fresh as you want, quick. We're gonna bring around, I'm just following my lines, move a little bit quicker here. Look at this. We're just going around. We're gonna give him his feet here. Give him this little whoop. Little whoop. And we got our other one. Those are kind of like his ears down below. We'll give him the little foot there. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and put in our circles here. His front buttons. Okay, it's coming along. Our final little whoop. Whoop. Okay. Look, whoop, whoop, whoop. Here we go. That's why we did the pencil. Okay. Now, nice and easy, a C, a C. Okay. Now we're going to bring it around at his hand. Okay, another, what, C, C, C. All right, and then we're going to do his hand a little bit further in. And look at that. Boom, 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 boom. We got ourselves a Mickey. Now at this point, I just like to go ahead and just sign your name. This is one of the first ones I've done in 2022. So I signed PC, Pauly C, and 22. That you can sign whatever you like. At this point though, I go ahead and sign it. Now we're gonna go ahead and have to let this little guy dry. We're gonna let him dry for just a short little bit, and we'll be back to do the colors shortly.